Steve, you mentioned this was a cattle barn. Are you suggesting that we got a lot of bull here tonight?
Just wear your boots.
I'm Jerry Luquire. Thank you for allowing me to be here. It is such a great honor to be able to run for a political office in this great country. All I had to do was come up with relatively few dollars, sign my name, swear that I had never been a felon and was not a felon, and here I am sitting as opening myself up to your questions, opening myself up to your examination. I don't know of any other country in the world, and I'm going to talk about that in just a minute. I do want to remind you of some of the things about me. My wife is with me tonight. Joyce is with me. She and I, my two sons, both attended public schools, and we all four graduated from Columbus College. We have an interest in education. While I was going to college, I was also building a publishing company, Brentwood Christian Press, which became America's #1 custom publisher of Christian books and also textbooks. During that time, I found time to volunteer as a radio TV talk show host. They don't pay for these things a lot, but I had a lot of fun, almost as much fun as running for office. And looking at my background, I have to say I'm a fiscal conservative. The gentleman asked me today which party I was a member of, and I said, well, I have voted Republican all but one time since I think 1981. On the radio, I always talked about being an independent because that would create more calls. My voting has generally been Republican since we don't have an independent party to be with or be against. On the issues, I'd like to talk about the issues. Number one, I'm against alcohol sales, retail alcohol sales on Sunday. I am very much pro-life. My efforts along those lines have been recognized by the Georgia Pro-Life Council. I'm the only endorsed candidate. In fact, I'm the only endorsed candidate that has ever been in this seat, 129, from the Georgia Right to Life. I've also worked with Congressman Jack Brinkley, and I remember many times coming through LaGrange. In fact, we had a district office here when he was congressman, and I was his chief of staff in Washington, and we handled quite a bit of activity from the LaGrange area. And as I've driven through a lot more in the past few months, there have been a lot of changes in one way, and then another way there is not. It's still God's most beautiful area of the world is the Southeast. I want your vote because I can go to Atlanta and serve you. And you know what, when you're looking at the four, and I call us gentlemen, the 4 men here, your decision will probably be made on Tuesday as to who you can trust, who are you comfortable with, and who can you believe. And I think that will be your decision. I ask that you vote for Jerry Luquire, the guy with an odd name. Thank you very much.